Okay, so avoid washing your hands in the sink used for the preparation of food, as contamination may occur. Frozen meat and poultry should completely thawed. You can underline that. Okay, we never cook from frozen, because if you do, the center may not be fully cooked, or it won't reach the required temperatures on time in the oven to kill off the bacteria, and this increases the risk of food poisoning. And then avoid having foods out of the fridge for too long during preparation, as room temperature, which is about 18, is within the temperature danger zone for bacterial growth. Okay, so there's the fly. You can see his little snouty thing there, which isn't the nicest thing. But we know what it does, so we know not to let it near food. For cooking, then, we should cook poultry until a core temperature of 75 degrees. And we know that, you can underline it. And this ensures that pathogenic or disease-causing bacteria are destroyed. Turn your food regularly, especially meat, because it browns on the outside quickly but may still be undercooked on the inside. Stir your stews and gravies frequently while cooking to ensure that they are heated through, not in patches, and harmful pathogenic bacteria are destroyed. And when cooked, serve them as soon as possible while they're piping hot. Wear your gloves or tongs to reduce the risk of bacterial contamination. Maybe not in the home, but definitely if you're cooking for the public, perhaps. When cooked, serve food on clean plates and use clean serving tools to avoid bacterial contamination. And serve food straight away after cooking. If it's not being consumed immediately, you can underline this, if it's not being consumed immediately, it should be kept hotter than 63 degrees, because lukewarm food, which is between 25 and 40, it's dangerous, as it is within the temperature danger zone for bacterial growth. Okay, so did you know it is strongly suspected that houseflies can transmit at least 65 different diseases, including salmonellosis and cholera? Okay, think about outside where they are on poo and everything like that, and in bins, laying their eggs, and then they're in on your chicken, so it's important that we do keep that. So let's look at the temperature here. 0 is water freezing point. Bacteria is inactivated at that stage. We're in the danger zone then from 5 degrees above fridge temperature and above where cooking should be. So that's your danger zone there. And then at 70 degrees, most bacteria are destroyed, except for the thermophiles, perhaps some of them. And then water boiling point as well. Okay, so if we can stop food from being kept in that danger zone area for as long as possible, it's a good thing. Okay, so finally then, storing and reheating. Okay, very nice. Again, one of those. Never mind. Storage. Cover food before storage to prevent insects from contaminating it, and to avoid food drying out. And the key thing, and again, I'm after doing it with I'm doing leftovers with the first years at the minute: cool, clean, and covered. Okay, that's your 3 guidelines for keeping food until you're ready to reheat it or freeze it, etc. Cool it as quickly as possible down to room temperature or to fridge temperature, so it doesn't increase the temperature within the fridge. In a nice clean lunchbox onto a clean plate, and then cover it. So perhaps with the lid of the lunchbox or cling or tin foil. Cool your cooked foods before storage to avoid raising the internal temperature of the fridge and risking bacterial growth. Store your perishable and chilled cooked food in the fridge so that bacterial multiplication is slowed. If perishable foods which go off quickly, are to be frozen, they should be frozen at -25 and stored at -18. Again, we know that's dependent on the freezer we have. Store cooked ready-to-eat food separately from raw food to reduce the risk of cross-contamination. Raw food should be stored in the base of the fridge and underlined to avoid drip contamination. Keep your fridges clean and do not overpack to allow air circulation around food to keep it cool. Reheating then. Reheat your cooked food to 100 degrees for approximately 5 minutes to ensure food is heated thoroughly. Okay, so giving it a good going over in the microwave for a few minutes and stirring it often to make sure that all food, not just the center part, because we know that microwaves start from the middle and work their way outwards. Stir it often, every 30 seconds to a minute, so that all the food is reheated. And it says if you are using the microwave, set it to the highest power setting and stir, as I said there. Reheat food only once. Underline big star beside this. And so more times food is reheated and cooled, the greater the potential for food poisoning. Okay. So that is our food poisoning. Tomorrow we'll go on to the contaminants as well. Okay. So for homework, everyone, they're higher level questions, but I don't mind. Ordinary level, do them just to, it wouldn't have to give as much detail. Okay, so 5 guidelines that should be followed to ensure safe preparation and storage of food in the home, and that ensuring food is safe to eat you can give maybe 5 points on food storage, cooking and reheating procedures, and kitchen, or three, three, and three, perhaps. Okay, food storage, cooking procedures, and kitchen hygiene. And I will talk to you tomorrow in person. And mind yourselves. All right. Bye bye.